Hi everyone. Get ready to meet El Sicario, a custom masterpiece where raw desert spirit meets high-end craftsmanship. Based on the iconic heritage classic, this build is a tribute to freedom, style, and a way of life that refuses to be tamed. Welcome to a world where the open road stretches endlessly ahead, and every mile tells a story of rebellion, passion, and pure Chicano soul. As riders who live and breathe the open road, we know the feeling of chasing the sunset across the Arizona desert, riding Highway 10 with nothing but the endless horizon ahead. Just past Tucson, we pull over, kick back, light up a cigarette, and soak in the moment, the engine sticking softly as they cool under the burning orange sky. And then, she appears, our Senorina, stepping from the shadows of the desert brush, welcoming her hombres with that unmistakable warmth. She knows. And so do we. This time, it's a true Chicano masterpiece. A machine that feels right at home in this rugged land, with an award-winning panel paint job by Chico's Pinstriping. Spring green, vibrant yet fleeting, like a desert mirage. For the saddle, Spirit Leather crafted a true work of art from cowhide and crocodile leather, two creatures you won't find roaming the desert, but whose spirit lives here all the same. The rest? That's pure craftsmanship from our workshop in Germany. With El Sicario, we didn't just stop at good looks. We unleashed its true potential. The original 16-inch wheels from the Heritage Classic? Swapped out for bigger, bolder wheels that give this bike a whole new stance, wider, meaner, and ready to conquer any road. This isn't just a custom bike. It's a celebration of freedom, culture, and raw mechanical beauty. It's the spirit of the Chicano, captured in chrome, leather, and steel. Take one look at the Sierra, and you'll see how our Digger wheels completely transform it. Up front, a bold 23-inch wheel. At the rear, an 18-inch powerhouse. Both finished in stunning two-tone high-gloss black powder coat, because when you ride, you don't just want to move, you want to make an entrance. That front wheel needed a bigger brake disc to balance the look, and we delivered. Now, spoke discs take center stage with a massive 340mm diameter. We've even got matching adapters and classic two-tone caliper covers to make sure everything lines up perfectly and looks even sharper. And the fork? It's not just lowered, it's fully alive. Thanks to our air ride system, you can drop the front into the sand with a single button press, giving you that ultimate slam look. But fitting such a beast into the front end wasn't easy, that's why we gave it an extra 6 degrees of rake with our El Dorado triple tree. A custom headlight fairing neatly closes the gap between the headlight and the triple clamp, tying the whole front together. Commanding the ride is the El Toxico handlebar, with its distinctive omega shape. Greek, not Spanish, just in case you're wondering. At 35 centimeters high and sitting proudly on old-style risers, it's as bold as it gets. Brake and clutch lines flow cleanly along the bars, guided by our custom clips. Hidden just beneath the dashboard, you'll spot our ultra-slim stripe turn signals. And the satin grips? They'll feel like pure comfort against your hands, especially when you ride bare-knuckled under the burning desert sun. Finished off with Joker mirrors and two-tone drilled toppers, every detail is crafted to make you feel like you're holding the reins of something wild. When it comes to style, we believe less is more. That's why we kept it clean with just two main colors. Simple choices, like the blacked-out oval Grand Classic Airbox cover and Empire floorboards, let the raw presence of the bike do the talking. We even fully blacked out the engine, making sure every inch of the technology pops from behind the bold design. But we didn't stop there. We went deeper. We brought in the El Toxico Swingarm kit, giving the rear axle a beautifully slight lift, making the rear wheel sit even lower and meaner. For a cleaner, clearer look, we removed the right side brake disc and moved it to the left, so you get a stunning spoked brake disc view. You'll also find our iconic side-mounted license plate bracket and a clean inside plate, while the discreet Club Series 3-in-1 rear lights tuck neatly into the struts, visible only if you know where to look. Because anything more would have offended the El Dorado fender, and trust us, Chicanos don't play around when it comes to style and pride. That's why we named this masterpiece El Sicario, the Hitman, proud, loud, and impossible to ignore. Sure, among Latinos, it's all part of the swagger. Big words, big style, and we wouldn't have it any other way. And with that, we leave the smiling Senorina behind, wave goodbye, and throttle forward into the setting sun along Highway N10. Adios, buenas noches, the journey continues. Thanks for watching.